Welcome to the queue for the 1940 BBR End of the World edition, game number 3 of the lockdown. I'll be playing the US and China along with France, Canada, Anzac. My teammate Joe, G.I. Joe, will be playing UK and Russia, and some other guys are playing the Axis. All right, so there's the purchase for the US. And you know, I've shuffled it a couple times. I guess I should. I had $52. I spent $4 there for the tech, leaving 48. So that should be my 48 there. The China is pretty simple, 12 bucks, 4 dudes. And as far as US, they are not at war, so there will be no action other than these yellow markers for non-com. This bomber with 1 infantry is flying all the way to Hawaii. And these 3 mechs are heading next door to San Francisco. This tank is moving forward. So let's go to the other side of the board. There'll be some more action. That was fast, probably too fast. You guys, your heads are spinning there. All right, so the bomber, I guess we gotta widen that up just a little bit. The bomber coming from Eastern with 1 dude. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it has plenty of movement left. The 3 mechs are here, so we got 4 mechs total. They may or may not come back next turn, who knows. But for now, we're gonna send this transport alone back. And this transport's grabbing an infantry artillery. And the whole fleet is moving here. And a lot of times you don't do that on turn 1, but if you notice from Hilltop Pillbox's Japan video, his fleet is all off China. They're in the South Sea, so they're safe. And this fighter will come here and join the crew. So that is the end of the US turn. Since I'm not at war, it doesn't matter where I place my units to get the bonus, because I don't get a national objective bonus. So I'm just gonna place 1 dude there. And we'll come back to the other side. There you can see Japan's stack right there. It's huge. All right, so we are gonna place our other units here. And pretty much, you know, 2 here central, they're connected, and then 2 planes go right there on the carrier. And we got the 1 plane there. All right, so that is the end, and I'm gonna leave that because next turn I'll be spending $4 to advance my tech. China has 4 units that they're purchasing, and they have 1 attack. And they are going to reopen the Burma Road with the Flying Tiger, 1 infantry from there, and 2 from there. So 3 infantry and a fighter. Let's get the old dice tray out there. All right, so the infantry are the black dice, and the fighter is the blue dice. And since there are no 2s for China, just the Japan, I'm gonna roll them all together, and the 2 is that green dice. So 1 roll to get this done, right? Yep. So that would be 2 hits, but they only have 1, and Japan missed, so that was a foregone conclusion that they would lose the road, but you never know how many casualties you would take. So the road is open. China will get an extra, I gotta believe it's 6, but I gotta check because some of these games are slightly different. I'm looking for the card. I can't find it. Well, I think it's 6. We're gonna give them 6, and if it isn't, I'll make that adjustment in the comment section. All right, so non-combat movements. The rest of the units, which is 4, is it 4? No, it's 5. Slide north to Senshi. And these 2 slide down, and we are going to shelter in place in Shensi. And the fighter will return there. All right. Pretty simple. Guess where my 4 infantry that I purchased are going? That's correct. And I should have just chipped that out, but I didn't. So that's going to make for a big counting fiasco. All right. So let's recap. And we'll start with China since that's where we are. We have 3 infantry in Yunnan, 3 cavalry, 1 aircraft. There's 6, 12. We got 12 infantry sheltering in place in Shensi. All right, so that's it for China. U.S. Oh, it's a good thing to use these markers, especially, you know, playing a YouTube game, because a lot of times, you know, when you're filming, you just don't think. And I had set these here to move these 2 units to Guam. So if there is ever a problem and you see my markers, that was a move I had planned. If you can't, if you guys don't want me to allow that to happen, I can move them back, but that was my plan to move them. So let's do, well, we're not going to see the whole thing. Philippines, 2 infantry. C-Zone 35, a destroyer. C-Zone 21, a sub. Guam, 1 fighter. We'll move up here. In C-Zone 26, 1 transport. 2 battleships. That doesn't seem right. I think I might have had a setup error there. 2 cruisers, 2 destroyers, 1 sub, fighter, TAC, carrier, 2 battleships. Let me look real quick. All right, so battleships. Yeah, they only have 1 in C-Zone 10, so I'm not sure where I got that extra battleship. But we'll take that off the board. Sorry about that, guys. Setup error. All right, so on Hawaii, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 infantry, 1 artillery, 3 fighters, 1 bomber. C-Zone 10, we have a transport. San Francisco, or well, it's not San Francisco, is it? It's Western United States. 2 infantry, 4 mech, 2 anti-aircraft guns. And we'll pan down and get a view of the Japanese units again. And then we'll head over here on the East Coast. We have fighter, 2 infantry, 2 AA guns, artillery, tank, C-Zone 101, destroyer, transport, cruiser, aircraft carrier, fighter, tactical. And that will be it. Money does not change hands for US. They still get 52. China started at 12, went down to 8, gained 1 back. So that puts them at 9, plus the 6, which I'm pretty sure it's 6. So it gives them 15 for their next turn to spend. And it is the Allies' turn again. G.I. Joe will be bringing you UK turn 1.